Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Today is Tuesday. Getting ready to drop Weston off at school. Got his lunch packed up today. What do you got on your lunchbox there?
A dinosaur.
What do you got in your lunchbox? What'd you pack?
Candy.
Essentials. What else?
A sandwich and a drink and fruit snacks.
Yeah.
Goldfish.
Dang, you got all the good stuff, man. Got some Easter candy in there.
Yeah, just said that.
I know. Cool. We're gonna get Weston dropped off. We already dropped Aaliyah off and her friend. Got a couple more dumpsters to move today. The ones that I didn't get done yesterday. If you watch that video, you already know. You already know what I got to do today because I told you I was skipping it yesterday. Tell them smell you later.
Smell you later.
Suckers. All right, we got Weston dropped off. I kind of feel bad sometimes because initially when I started this YouTube channel, it was supposed to be like a me and him thing. And it's just hard to constantly have him, or he's in school all day, and I try to put out enough content to make my channel worth being subscribed to and watched and whatever, but I know he would really enjoy to be in more videos. I'm hoping that'll change this summer when he's actually around and available and just more interactive and this kind of stuff. So that would be cool. We're gonna grab a dumpster truck. We got to go out to our big job and get the crew going and pick up a dumpster out there. Like I think I've said it before, but I probably won't ever really do any filming out there. They're kind of sticklers on, even sometimes like in the past I've just like taken a picture out there and put it on social media, and they've called me and they're like, nah, you gotta take that picture down, you can't do that. So I'm just like, come on. So I'm not even gonna try to put video footage up from out there, but whatever. We do our thing out there and it's its own gig, and we just keep rolling. But I'll keep in touch. We're almost to the lot right now, and we're gonna grab the dumpster truck and take it out there. I'm not gonna drive my truck out there because I gotta pick up a dumpster while I'm out there. I have this problem in a lot of my dumpsters, and I know I've said this before, but I need to get in there with a flat shovel or something, scrape all that out of there. That's why that rust is happening, like over there and all along there, because that's just continuously holding moisture in there, and eventually I'm just going to have a hole in my dumpster. But it seems like, for whatever reason, this corner in particular is what favors the gunk. I don't know how or why that would make sense. Let's see what this one looks like. Well, a little bit, but a little bit trash in there. But it just seems like it's always in that front corner. Front, I guess you'd call it the front passenger corner. Whatever. I thought that was a good time to wash the truck because there was a lot of dew and moisture on it this morning, so that just means all the dirt stuff would have been loosened up a little bit. So I was like, I'm gonna spray it off while it's not dried and caked on there. We got this dumpster picked up out here. It's pretty heavy, and it's only like half full, but it looks like it's mostly shingles. I think that one was just slightly over the 2-ton limit. Thank you. That one, 4,520 pounds. So he was 520 pounds overweight. Uh-oh. Pound. All right, he owed me an additional $20.63. I love dropping dumpsters on nice, clean, smooth concrete. It's just so easy and so nice. Also, this is right next door to my mom and dad's house, so I just stuck the camera on my dad's truck. That's why it's so far away. Because I've got my magnet mount on it right now. All right. Hi, Mom and Dad. Now that this is next door to my retired dad's house, he'll give me updates on it. Like every couple days, he'll let me know if they put some trash in it, or later on when it's getting pretty full, he'll be like, "Hey, I think they're probably about done with that." I'm like, "All right, cool." I'm picking on you, Dad. That's his hobby, is to see if my trash cans are full, my dumpsters are full yet, and to drive by my house and check on me, because he does that a lot too. I kind of like it though. I remember when his dad used to do that to him when I was a little kid. Grandpa always drove by, always nosy, always wanted to know what was going on. And partly he was probably just bored and needed something to do. You know, he's gone now, but my dad has turned into his dad. Is just fulfilling his shoes for sure. Did you guys see that truck? People are looking at me funny. I was just trying to get Logan's truck in the video, but I stopped in front of the school and then people started looking at me like I was crazy. I was hoping my kid was out there. What time is it? Oh, he's probably coming out pretty soon. Alright, you remember this one from yesterday? We drove by and I was like, yep, not getting that one. We're gonna pick it up. She did say there was some scrap metal in there. She'd asked me about scrap metal and I told her just throw it on top and I would pick it up, or I would throw it off into my scrap pile. She did say she put some scrap in it, but I guess she said the neighbor came over and put some trash in the dumpster or something. I don't really know. But she's like, I apologize, the scrap metal is under the neighbor's trash. But I was like, that's not a big deal. I don't mind moving a couple things. Said he put some siding or something in there. Kind of act like it's not some weight to it. Alright, I was gonna just park this one at the lot, but it kind of stinks. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go to landfill. I was gonna leave it at the lot until a different day, but it's kind of got an odor to it, so it's gonna bite the bullet and just get it to the landfill. I still gotta go to DMV today. That's my plan anyway. I could go. I need to go to Restaurant Depot too and load up for that small, I'm gonna call it catering deal, but I'm not actually catering it. I'm just preparing the food. I'm gonna deliver it probably, but that's it. Like, I'm just dropping the food off, and that's the end of that. And I think me and my wife are gonna go on a date after that, so I gotta get up there, get it dropped off, and get back home. All right, we're gonna take this landfill, and then I'm kind of feeling like I'll probably just go to Restaurant Depot. I just do not want to go to the DMV. Does anybody want to go to the DMV? I don't think so. I sure don't. So I'm gonna put that off as much as possible, but I've got now 3 things I need to title. So I acquired another trailer yesterday. I don't know if I told you guys, I did end up going ahead and traded my flatbed trailer for a 12-foot enclosed trailer. Ironically, I owned that 12-foot enclosed trailer several years ago and sold it to this guy, and he just traded it back to me for another trailer I had. I got too many dang trailers, but I got to title it. I was kind of thinking about separating out my kettle corn and funnel cake lemonade stuff, and the only reason I did that is because I was kind of thinking about buying another little small trailer. It's because I think I want to put my kettle corn in its own thing, because I feel like I'll go do kettle corn a lot by itself, and then if I want to bring funnel cake and lemonade with me, I'll either make it real complicated and take 2 trailers, or I'll jam the kettle corn stuff back into the original trailer with the rest of it. But I think I want kettle corn to have its own trailer, because I just feel like I'll do kettle corn by itself a lot. Alright, I'm gonna buckle up, so I know y'all are screaming at me in your heads, and then we're gonna get to the landfill. I never want to bring the last dumpster to the landfill because it's just so easy to just leave it on the truck and park it. But once I make it to the landfill, I'm always like so happy and relieved that I just did it. We're here now, and I'm like, I'm glad I just did that. It wasn't that bad to drive over here. I'll be right back. I'm not getting the camera out right now. I gotta be in a hurry and get out of here because people waiting. I'm gonna go home and decide if I'm gonna go to Restaurant Depot or if I'm gonna go to the DMV. Well, we just got that dropped off. I'm trying to figure out how to make my videos more exciting for you. I feel like it's just constantly either watching me load and unload or looking at my face and watching me talk to you. I gotta get some lunch. I'm hungry. I'm gonna run to McDonald's and just get some plain beef patties. I know some of you are gonna be like, oh, it's not hamburger, it's not real beef. Whatever. I'm gonna go get some plain beef patties because that's on my diet. That's what I'm having for lunch. It's honestly really good. You should try it if you haven't. Some people get cheese on it. I don't. A little salt and pepper, it's delicious. I'm trying to clean my kettle corn machine. Look, that's all the like crap that falls through the sifting through this thing. I got it all apart. But this bowl obviously is curved, and that one I can't scrape it. I need to scrape it. I got that pail scooper, but I'll be able to kind of hit the contour of that. It's going to make my life easier, I think. I'm pretty sure that's going to make my life better. There you go. You can watch just like that. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, so I think what I'll do is get all this stuff out of here. And I'm going to turn it on and warm this whole thing up. In the future, I truly believe that my heated power washer will just cure all of this. But I don't have it here right now. So I'm doing it this way. Residual cleaning, heated power washer. It takes a second for gas to come through the pilot. Barely lit, I can see it. I don't know if you can see it. Watch it, it'll gradually get bigger. Okay. You know what I mean? See that funny? We're just gonna heat that up. give me a something. Rag. Oh yeah, look at that. That hot water just melts that stuff off there. Whew, I need a glove for that though. Ooh, that is, ow, that is very hot water. Takes that sugar right off there though. Water in. So we can let it go to work. What was that? Yeah, like I said, we're gonna pop some more popcorn in, I don't know, in the near future. Not tomorrow, probably Thursday, maybe Friday. I don't know. It's got to be popped for the guy on Saturday. I might pop it on Saturday. I don't know. But I wanted this thing nice and clean. But see what we got going on here. I think that turned out pretty good. Yeah, they told me something about that buildup down there. It gets worse the more you use it, and they had some tried and true way of like cleaning it out. I don't know. I might some oven cleaner or something maybe. Some steel wool. I bet it would come right out of there. That's cleaned up. We're gonna go take the cover off the pool now. I already hooked the pump back up. I got this like wild boost of energy, and I'm like, let's go get the pool opened up. All right, now I get the cover off. I've been thinking that's probably a two-man job, so I don't like lose the crap that's on top of it into the pool, but I'm just figure it out. I'm gonna just figure it out. Got it? You know, it's almost like kind of scary to pull the cover off of something that's been covered up all year. You just assume sea monsters in there, but it's really not that gross. I don't know if the picture shows it. Like, it's clear. I can see the bottom. The bottom's just dirty. But I don't know. This is my first year opening a pool. I'm learning. But I don't know. I can't vacuum it until the water is up to the pump, so I can hook the vacuum up to the pump and then do the thing. So it's probably gonna have to run like all night, and then maybe tomorrow I can vacuum it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that thing. That thing's disgusting. I need to let it get really dry, and then like go take it up to my driveway. Probably that's a good idea. Lay it out really flat and like scrub it with a brush and clean it, and then let the sun dry it, and then roll it up and put it away. That's probably the right answer. I'll probably leave it on the fence until like July though, because I like to be a little bit trashy. It's Tuesday, May 6th, and open to my pool. Not open, I uncovered it is all I did, and I got the pump hooked up. Once it's full, I'll start vacuuming it. I'll dump a ton of shock in there, put some chlorine tabs in, and yeah, we'll be swimming as soon as it gets warm. Pool update, I've about got it full of water. I had to shut it off last night when I went to bed because I didn't want to overfill it. And this morning I turned it on, just thinking I would just turn it on and walk away from it, but of course it's not that easy. I didn't even realize that I had the plug out of the pump still and the cap off of the sand filter still. And this thing was, I was like watching it from the house up there, I was watching it. And then finally I came over here and look, I'm putting water in with the hose, but it was just dumping out on the ground over here and just making a huge mess. So I got that resolved. And now it looks like we're, you know, finally got some water in there. So I'm gonna try turning it on. Let's see here. Oh boy. Hoping that'll build more pressure. That's at practically nothing, so I think that needs to be up around 15. This is my first year like really opening the pool. We had it installed last year. I didn't really have a clue what I was doing. Oh yeah, it's building. It's blowing harder anyways. The gauge isn't going up, but oh, there we go. There we go. And I might have jumped the gun on pulling the cover off because these things are falling out of the neighbor's tree like crazy right now. I think what I'll do is just let this pump run because the jet there is blowing down at the ground right there. It's already got a big clean spot there. I'm just going to let it run and get this all circulated. I'd like to turn that jet a little bit. I'm going to go find something to do that. I'm not sure why it's surging. Why is my sand filter pressure gauge surging? Well, I've got a bunch of chlorine and stuff, but I don't think I'm going to put any of that in yet until it just kind of cycles and circles and does its thing for a little bit. Like everybody's mowing right now. The park system is mowing, and the neighbors are mowing, and that neighbor's mowing. I feel like I should get my mower out. I'm just kind of making this up as I go, but that was pool shock. So I'll put some pool shock in it. Hello. So I've got this idea. I don't know if it's going to work or not. The water is freezing right now. I've got a thermometer over there. I'll go grab it after a while. I got my power washers. They're heated. You know, I can pull the water out of the pool, cycle it through the power washer, and it'll pump like 200 80-degree water, I think, is what it goes up to, back out of the end of the nozzle. And I'm just gonna, I think I'm gonna do that. Keep the pool up, give it a boost anyways. Seems to be just holding 15 psi now. That's good. Starting to smell like pool water. My jet's kind of pointing like that. I really wish I could get it to do more of that, but it just won't go this way anymore. And that's interesting. I really thought this would go that way. I don't know why. It seems like there's a current coming back in this direction. I really thought it would pull that way. That's interesting. It needs some work, but right now I'm just letting the pump run to get most of the crap out of it. Yeah, you've probably had enough of that. It pretty much looks the same now. We'll come back and I'll try to do an update on it tomorrow. I'll give you a video update. I might put this video out tonight though, so you'll just have to watch for my next video. But I'll definitely do some pool updates as it's coming along and progressing. And once I get it clear, and once I get my chemical level, my chlorine, my pH, my alkaline or whatever, all that stuff, once I got all that stuff balanced out to where it's supposed to be, and I can see the bottom of the pool crystal clear, which is strange to me. When I pulled the cover off, I could see the bottom perfect. All the stuff was settled. I could see it was crystal clear water, just had some dirt in the bottom. Now it's all foggy, and probably just because I've been stirring it up. But once it's crystal clear and I can see it, and you can't even tell there's water in it, then I might likely bring my power washer system home, and I'll use my tractor, and I'll tote that trailer right back here, and we'll try cycling some water through the power washer and just pumping hot water back into this thing. I really want to try it. I don't know why. I've told some people about my idea that have pools, and they're like, if that works, I'll pay you to come do mine. So I might go into the pool heating business. This hosta did not come back for whatever reason. What's that thing called? No, wait, that's the hosta. That bush, I can't remember what that bush is called. Hosta's doing great. Rose bush, another hosta. That bush is supposed to look like this bush, but I think this bush is supposed to look even better than that. So this one's trying really, really hard. It's not doing great. This tree, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I think I need to put a stake on it and stake it up or something. Maybe I think that's what I need to do, actually. I just thought about that, but I probably need to do that. Let me show you what I got going on over here. You guys remember this? Used to be dumpster trailer. It's just been chilling because I don't know what to do with it. I'm gonna probably just sell it. Hopefully somebody give me a couple $1,000s for it. I don't know. Still got the good hoist. I mean, the axles, the hoist, I mean, the whole thing's good. It just doesn't have a dump on it anymore. But what I am gonna do with it is, these are ugly, and that's even uglier. Now these tires aren't in great shape, and the wheels will look like crap. I've got nice black wheels on that trailer with practically fairly new 14 ply all steels. So bingo, bingo. That'll look a lot cooler with black wheels on it anyways. Also had the vinyl decal people come over today that do all my vinyl work, my dumpsters and all that stuff. They came over and did some measuring. They're supposed to shoot me back some quotes on that, some images of what they're thinking. So that'll be exciting. So I have 2 floor jacks, but my dad has one of them. I don't want to go get it. But I'm thinking if I can jack up one side of this trailer and then put something under it to hold it up, which I don't really have anything like that either. Like some blocks of wood or never mind. I don't want to get started on that project and then have to deal with that. No, thank you. Hey, since it's fixing to rain, I'm actually going to end this video. This is just a good time for me to do some editing because I'm not going to do anything in the rain. Oh, I do need to pull my bike inside though. I'm a big old fat hog Harley out here getting rained on. That's not good. But yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. Stay tuned because we're going to swap the tires on that trailer to the other trailer and some more updates on the pool. And it's good enough to be the end of the day on Wednesday. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. I still haven't gone to Restaurant Depot, and I still haven't gone to the DMV. And at 2:30 in the afternoon, it's too late to do either one of those now. Thanks for watching.